I have a generac 12 kW standby generator and at 1T start. I had the starter check, it's okay. I replaced the 4 prom relay. Still 1T start. When you press the manual switch, all you hear is the relay making a flutter sound.any suggestions. AHJ.
Hello. My name is I'm going to assist you with this. If the start relay is chattering, this is a sign of a weak or bad battery. Make sure the battery is fully charged. If that doesn't help, take the battery in to have it load tested. Do not rely on a voltmeter to tell you if the battery is good or not. Even a bad battery can read fully charged with 12 volts, but not have enough ampacity to do any work.
Check the battery. It's good. Still the same thing. Check the battery. It's good. Still the same thing. Still waiting for your reply.
Sorry, I was out of town all day. Did you actually take the battery in and have it load tested, or did you just use a multimeter? If so, remove the control panel from the top of the genset. Underneath, you will see a relay with 4 wires attached to it. At the relay, identify the wire labeled 13, and remove it from the relay. Set your meter to VDC, and connect the black lead to a good ground. Connect the red lead to wire 13. How much voltage do you get? Reconnect wire 13, and locate and disconnect wire 56. With your meter still set to VDC, connect the black lead to a good ground, and connect the red lead to wire 56. Set the genset switch to manual, and note the voltage at wire 56. How much voltage is there?
13.61 V on 13 and different readings when I connect to 56. Every time it cycle on manual there is 8.5, 4.2, 7.3, 0.0, and then no reading at all.
Check wire 56 again, please. I need to verify your readings. Then, with wire 56 removed, use a short piece of wire to jumper from wire 13, leave it attached to the relay, to the terminal of the relay where you removed wire 56 from, not to wire 56 itself. This should cause the genset to crank. Does it?
No. Reading again 3.32, 32, 4.18, 53. Then I wait and the second time readings are 7.51, 6.53, 5.42, 8.47. I jump from 13 terminal to 56 terminal on relay with 56 unplug. The relay itself just bus.
Did you take the battery in and have it load tested, or did you just use a voltmeter on it?
I had the battery load tested. All good. Even tried a different battery. Still same.
I'm trying to figure out why you are getting 13 volts to wire 13. It should only be about 12.5. Also, the buzzing from the relay is normally a sign that the battery is weak, that is why I asked. At the relay, disconnect wire 16, and make sure the rest are connected. Set your meter to VDC, and connect the black lead to a good ground. Connect the red lead to the terminal that you removed wire 16 from. Set the switch to manual, and note the voltage. How much voltage is getting to that terminal? Does the relay still buzz with wire 16 disconnected?
There is a different reading every time it's cycle 1 to 3.41 to 35, 32.25, 42.56. This is from the terminal that 16 wire was plugged to.
If you have 13 volts going into the relay, but only 1 or 2 coming out, the relay is bad. Check the 0 wire for a good connection to ground. If it is not a good ground, repair it. Otherwise you are having an issue with the relay, or you have something miswired.
I checked the ground, I put new connectors on all 4 wires, like I said earlier I put a new relay on. Still the same nothing. Is there anything else in your playbook that I can try? If not, I'll call a generac repair service.
In case you are not aware, please allow me to explain how this relay works. There are 2 separate circuits inside this relay, the control circuit, wires 0 and 56, and the load circuit, wires 13 and 16. The control circuit is what turns the relay on and off. When the relay is not energized, off, there is no continuity between wires 13 and 16. Wire 13 is always hot, it comes straight from the battery. Wire 16 is the lead that does to the starter solenoid. To engage the start of the relay is nothing more than an electromechanical switch. When power and ground are provided to the control circuit, wires 0 and 56, and the relay is energized, the contacts inside the relay close, and allow power to flow from wire 13 to wire 16, and onto the starter solenoid. Since your relay is not even activating with wire 16 removed, there are only 4 possibilities. 1. There is not enough voltage getting to the relay to activate it, wire 56. 2. The ground is insufficient to allow the relay to activate, wire 0. 3. The relay is bad. 4. Something is wired incorrectly. As I stated earlier, I am wondering why you are showing 13 volts at the relay on wire 13. This is not battery voltage, which is normally about 12.6 on a good battery. To have 13 volts, my first thought would be that there is a battery charger connected to the battery. If the battery was good, a battery charger would not be needed. I assure you that I am actually a certified generac technician, but occasionally an issue does come up that simply requires a hands-on approach. Sometimes we see or hear something that you can't, but is something that is just not covered in any manuals.
Maybe the new relay is bad. What is the best way to test it? Then I'll go over everything that you told me to check one more time. I could have missed something.
The way to test it is to use an ohmmeter or continuity checker across the terminals for wires 13 and 16. All wires must be disconnected from the relay. If I recall correctly, the relay itself will be marked 30 and 87 on those 2 terminals. There should be no continuity. Now take a known good battery, and make up 2 jumpers. Jump 12 volts positive to the terminal where wire 56 was located, it should be marked 86 on the relay. Jump 12 volts negative to the terminal where wire 0 was removed from, it should be marked 85 on the relay. This should make the relay click and activate, and continuity should now show between terminals 30 and 87, where wires 13 and 16 were connected. If the relay still buzzes, or if it does not click, or if no continuity is shown, the relay is bad.
Well, Hank, I went over all that you told me. Check the relay as you said. Both relays are good. Went out and pick up new battery. Recheck number 13 wire, 13.62 volts, recheck hash wire, different reading, 7.41, 0.56, 3.10, 8.54. Still same. Set the genset switch to manual and all I get is the same bus from relay. I thank you for all the help you have given me throughout. Do you know a service co in the Flint, Michigan area that you rec? If so, let me know. Again, thank you very much.
If you are still getting those low of voltages on wire 56, then either you have a bad connection at the control board, or the control board is bad. The power for wire 56 comes directly from the control board, and should be the same voltage as what the battery is reading. Although I have been to the Flint area many times, I am unfamiliar with the businesses there, and cannot recommend any one place. But what you can do is to go to this link, and put in your zip code to find your nearest authorized service center. http://www.generac.com/dealer-locator.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert, now visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.